what should a new parent get? Term or whole life insurance? I'm currently a parent. I have both term and whole life. But if I was a new parent and I was just starting out with my first child, I would focus on getting term insurance. I would not worry about whole life insurance. And there's a couple of reasons for it. Biggest reason for me is as you're becoming a new parent, you're going to incur a lot more expenses going forward. And so the difference between, let's say, $1 million in term insurance and $1 million in whole life insurance is drastic. It's almost 10x difference. So as you're getting this child, you don't want to have so many more expenses coming about in the pipeline. And getting started with term, I mean, you just really need that, coverage for your family in case something were to happen to you. And you want it cheap. You don't want to get the most expensive one. Later on down the road, you can always, take a look at whole life and the options for it and how it works. But in the beginning, you just want to stick with term. Don't worry about the whole life. Get the coverage that you need for your family right away. Now, one of the big things that I would do is if you're getting the term, look at the policy and make sure it has what's called a critical illness rider. Now, a rider is just an add-on to the policy. It's like an extra feature to it. And this particular add-on allows you to use some of your death benefit. It gets paid to you if you were to get diagnosed with an illness, something like cancer, a heart attack, stroke, things like that. Some other ones too, like kidney failure. But if you were to get diagnosed with any of those, you would get a portion of your death benefit paid out to you. Now, as you may already know, if you get, hit with one of those illnesses, you're going to be out of the workforce for a little bit. If you get a heart attack, you may be out for weeks, maybe a month or so. And as you're out, your paycheck's going to be out as well. But if you can, get some money from the death benefit paid out to you, you can actually buffer that zone for yourself. This is just one more tool that you can have in the toolbox to help protect your family, especially with a term insurance that expires. So, let's say you're 30 and you have a 20-year term, it's going to expire by the time you're 50. But as you're getting closer to 50, you may not die, but you may experience something like you may get diagnosed with cancer, or you may, suffer a heart attack. People are getting, diagnosed with cancer and getting heart attacks much earlier in life now, as sad as it sounds. So you need that protection. You need to make sure that you're protected there. And if you're going to get this product that also expires after a certain point in time, might as well have it cover these other factors. You just increase the likelihood of actually getting a payout if it comes with the critical illness rider. Not every company sells the policies with the critical illness rider, so you have to check. Before you purchase, you can talk with your agent or look at your policy and see if that rider exists. And if it doesn't, then you won't be able to get that payout if you were to get hit with like cancer, heart attack, or stroke. So definitely you're going to get term, get it with the critical illness rider. It'll just increase the protection that your family will receive from your life insurance policy. So that would be my take on that. I wouldn't worry about whole life at the moment. So if you have any questions on anything that I mentioned, go ahead, put them below. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. Thanks so much.